Yo, what's good? It's your man, 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. The Boston Celtics, they get Jrue Holiday. I want to dive into this trade. If you enjoy the video, smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. Let me know if you agree and if you like it. I want to dive into this because Jrue Holiday has been my boy for a minute. Since he was at UCLA. Then when he got to Philly, he was a young dog. And we seen him coming. And then he gets traded to New Orleans, and he was a dog there, running with Rajon Rondo at times, or Eric Gordon, or he was running with Anthony Davis in that crew. And then he finally gets a chance to win, and he ends up in Milwaukee and brings home the gold. And now he's a Boston Celtic. Look, Jrue Holiday is a game changer for sure. He's an upgrade over Marcus Smart for sure. In fact, we saw last year in the playoffs, or I think it was the year before, potentially. I think it was the year before, where Jrue Holiday faces Marcus Smart, who won Defensive Player of the Year over him. And he let him know in that series, nah, bruh, there's levels to this. I'm that dude, not you. Blocked a shot at the end of a playoff game, threw it off of him, and let him know you can't do what I do. See, Jrue Holiday is a huge upgrade over Marcus Smart. Let me be clear about that. Moving Derek White to the bench with Peyton Pritchard gives them great depth at the guard position because they still got Jaylen Brown over there, right? And what this team had been needing is multiple ball handlers outside of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to be able to create offense because their offense is surrounded by the ability to attack the rim and kick out and get the defense in movement, allowing open driving lanes, kickouts, backdoors, and guys slashing to the rim. The offense has been very successful in this regard. But here's the thing. What they also did was just completely deplete their front court. Now, I get it. Robert Williams was not exactly the epitome of health, right, despite his talent to defend the rim. And neither is Kristaps Porzingis, despite him having a good year last year in terms of staying healthy. But I'm always careful of guys who turn out a best year in a contract year, which is essentially what Kristaps Porzingis did. In his contract year, he played 60-something games, which he hadn't done for maybe most of his career. Then you got Al Horford going into year 16. You lost Grant Williams. This team does not have depth in that front court. And so what I'm looking at now is a team that has definitely upgraded the backcourt. And then when I look at their matchup against Milwaukee, which truly is their only other contending rival at this point. Jrue Holiday has probably done the best job I've ever seen against Damian Lillard. Him and Rajon Rondo teamed up facing Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum in the playoffs, and they gave them the business. They were up into him, disrupted their entire flow, and they had one of the worst playoff performances as a duo and individually, I would say, in their careers. Jrue Holiday being sent to the Boston Celtics by the Portland Trailblazers is just only another petty move by Portland because they didn't exactly get back a lion's share ransom. They didn't get back all these great players. They got back a couple of bench guys. But I digress. The Boston Celtics are going to have to do something about that front court. Because I guarantee you, one, if not both, of those two front court players are going to go down throughout this season and potentially even be down in the playoffs. And if they have to go up against the Milwaukee Bucks, I get you. Jrue's going to be able to put some clamps on Dame. I get it. But they still got that boy, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the rest of that front court, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis. And because everybody knows three-point shooting goes down in the playoffs. When that shooting falters from Boston, I expect to see Milwaukee begin to take control of that series. Now, they both have young coaches, so it's going to be interesting to see the adjustments that are made in that type of a series. But at this point, I still give the edge to the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got more depth. They've got more understanding of who they are as a team. And I would say, when it comes to showing up in the playoffs, Giannis and Dame are a notch above Tatum and Brown. I trust their ability to get to their shots, to get their buckets, to be leaders, and to direct that team. But still a great move for the Boston Celtics. And I think you're going to see throughout the season, they're going to make some additional moves to try to bring in some veteran bigs, whether it's a guy like Cody Zeller or such. But as always, I want to know what you all think. What do you think of this trade by the Boston Celtics? Do you think it puts them above the Milwaukee Bucks? What do you think their end of the season record is going to be? Holler at me in the comment section. Smash that like button, hit subscribe and the bell for notifications, and I'm going to get at y'all next time. Peace.